Hey guys, Trainer Julie here with a strength and conditioning circuit. Today we will be going through 2 separate circuits. Each circuit will have 10 exercises, 5 strength and 5 conditioning. We will do each exercise for 30 seconds. You'll have 10 seconds to rotate, 1 minute to rest between the 2 circuits. After you complete each circuit 1 time, we'll take a nice long rest and then we'll go through them both again. Today for equipment, you will need a single dumbbell, something you can press over your head, and a low elevated surface. So I'm going to be using an aerobic step, but you could use the first step on a flight of stairs or a box, anything you have that is a low elevated surface. Those 2 will be for the first circuit. Second circuit, you won't need any weight, it will be body weight, but you will need access to a wall and you'll probably want a mat for some of the floor exercises. I'll let you grab that equipment after we get warmed up. So today for the warm-up, I'm going to be using a band. If you don't have a band, you can either do these without a band, or you can just pause the video and do whatever it is you like to do for a warm-up. So we're going to start hands in the middle of the band, and you're just pulling apart. You don't want too much resistance on the band. You're just taking your shoulders through their range of motion. Up and over your head and behind, pull forward. You just want a little bit of tension on the band here, just so it doesn't sag in the middle when you're going over your head. And now we're going to do an overhead squat. So you hold the band over your head, squat down. Start with quarter or half squats, and then as you get warmed up, you want to go down to a full squat or where your legs are parallel to the ground, if you're able to. And then all the way down into your deepest squat possible, keeping your arms above your head. Now I'm going to hook my band around something about chest height. I'm going to do some rows. Pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Again, you don't want a whole lot of resistance, but just a little. Now I'm going to turn around and do a chest press with the band. The band can be on the outside of your elbows or on the inside. And now we do some side leg raises. Band is really just here for balance on this one. I am holding a little bit of tension on it. Switch and go to the other side. Now I'm going to face the band. I'm just going to do some Frankensteins. Kick your legs up, keeping them straight. Alright, now we can set the band to the side. Gonna get our heart rate up a little bit with some jumping jacks. Involve our legs a little more by going down into a squat and then up into a jumping jack. we'll do some crossover jacks. Switching which foot is in the front. Very good. You can pause your video, grab your equipment. Now I'm going to give you a preview of all 20 of the exercises we will be doing today. Don't feel you have to memorize them because, as always, I will be going through the workout with you and I'll tell you what to do as we go along. But the first exercise for the first round will be a standing chest press. So you'll start with the dumbbell at your chest and you're pressing straight forward. All of the conditioning exercises for the first round are with the step. So the first one is a scissor, 1 foot on, and we're hopping back and forth. The next strength exercise is an alternating snatch. So you start from the floor, pull up, all the way down to the floor, switch sides, pulling all the way up. Keep the dumbbell close to your body as you pull up. Next we have lateral hops for cardio. Make sure you have room on both sides of the step here. 1 foot on, and you're switching side to side. Next is a low box squat. So weight in your hands, all the way down, all the way up. If you're unable to get up from your low surface, you can just modify with a regular squat. Next conditioning is a box jump. So it's just as if you had a bigger box. You're going to squat down, jump up, land nice and soft, step off. So I want you to jump up pretty much as high as you can, even though your box is not very high. Then we have a bicep curl, 1 dumbbell, curling up. Then we'll have quick feet, starting with your right foot. So up and down as quick as you can. Right foot leads. Then we have a shoulder press above your head, slowly lower in front of you. Press up. Slowly lower in front with straight arms. And then our last conditioning, quick feet, left foot. Nice and quick. After we complete that 10th exercise, we'll have a minute to rest, and then we'll go into the second circuit. So during that minute, you're resting, and you're going to put your equipment off to the side, because we only need a mat for the second round. First exercise of round 2, tabletop tricep dips. So hips up off the ground, bend your elbows, and do a tricep dip. First conditioning is a lunge kick. You're going backwards and kicking forward. So this is as quick as you can. You don't have to lunge low. Just keep your leg moving, all on one side. Then we'll go into a wide push-up. So you want your hands wider than you're used to for push-ups. And you're doing push-ups, you can modify by dropping to your knees. Then we'll have lunge kicks with the opposite foot. Step back, kick forward. Then we have a wall sit. So you're dropping down 90 degrees, or legs parallel to the ground. Then we have mountain climbers. So in the push-up position, driving those knees forward. Russian twists. So on the ground, feet up, twisting, side to side. Then we have some skaters, hopping side to side, or you can step if you're not jumping. Last strength is a duck walk. Hold that squat, walk forward, walk backwards. And our last conditioning is a burpee. All the way down, hit the floor, and up for the jump. You can modify without the jump and just step through it if you need to. So we're going all the way back to that first exercise, standing chest press. So grab your dumbbell and grab your low elevated surface. So that's all we need for the first one. 30 seconds, standing chest press starts now. Pressing straight out in front of you. Works your shoulders a little more than it actually works your chest. Weight down. Scissors is our first conditioning exercise. One foot on and switch. Just try and keep your feet moving here. You pick the speed. Alternating snatch. Ready? All the way up. Alternate sides. Lateral hops are next. Make sure you have room on both sides. Again, just try and keep those feet moving and keep them forward. Make sure you're breathing. Most importantly, low back squats. All the way up, all the way down if you can. Next we have box jumps. Squat down, jump off on the box, land softly. Bicep curls are next. Three more exercises after this. Quick feet, starting with the right. As quick as you can. Walk through it if you have to. Shoulder press, slow lower in front. Press up, lower with straight arms. Nice and controlled on the down. Good. Last conditioning coming up. Left foot, quick steps, quick feet. There we go. Finish strong. Last exercise for the first circuit. Great job. We have a minute to rest. Halfway there, we have 30 more seconds of rest. Then we're starting circuit 2. You will need a mat and access to a wall. Try and get your heart rate back down with breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Starting with dips. Hips up, bend your elbows. Try not to let your hips drop when you're coming down. To your feet for lunge kicks. I'm going to be stepping with my right foot back and then kicking forward. Stick with the same foot for the whole 30. Wide push-ups. Drop to your knees if you have to. Up to your feet. Lunge kick with the left. Wall sits. sitting at 90 degrees. And breathe. Try not to think about what you're doing. That makes this a long 30 seconds. Last 10. Good job. Mountain climbers are next. And remember, you can step or run through your mountain climbers. Almost there. Russian twists. Down on your mat. Feet up. Twist side to side. Almost there. Skaters, up on your feet. Hopping or stepping side to side here. You pick the pace. Almost there. Duck walk is next. Hold the squat, walk forward, backwards. Great job, everyone. Almost there. Last one is burpees. Finish strong. You got a break after this. Remember, all the way down, hit the floor, up into the jump. Great job, everyone. Last 10 seconds. Great job. Pause your video and grab a drink. Round 2, same exercises. Adjust your weight or your step if you need to. Otherwise, we're getting started right now with our standing chest press. 30 seconds. Ready. Begin. Again, you're just pressing straight out in front of you. Weight down. Scissors is your first conditioning. Ready? Great job, everyone. Keep your feet moving. Alternating snatch. Ready. Very good. Lateral hops. Low box squats. Starting sitting on your step. Box jumps are next. Bicep curls. Quick feet, starting on the right. Ready? Here we go. Shoulder press and slow lower. Last strength for circuit 1. Almost there. Left foot, quick steps, quick feet. exercise for circuit 1. Finish strong. Get a 1-minute rest after this. Great job. Grab your drink, take a rest. "20 seconds, and then we're starting circuit 2. You'll be down in the tabletop position, starting in 10. Ready? Tricep dips. Keep your hips off the ground. Ten seconds. Lunge kicks. I'll be kicking with my right foot first. Stick with the same leg. Step back, kick forward. Last 10. Wide push-ups. Great job, 10 seconds. Lunge kicks, opposite leg. Ready? Last 10. Wall sit. Down to your legs are parallel with the ground. Try and catch your breath on this one. Almost there. Mountain climbers. Ready. Almost there. Russian twists. Feet up, twist side to side. Almost there. Up to your feet for skaters. Final 3 exercises. Finish strong. Last 10. Duck walk. Last strength exercise. Here we go. Final 10. Burpees are last. Give it everything you got. Ready. Almost there. Last 10. Great job. Pause the video, grab a drink, and come back for some cool down stretching. Great job with the circuit today, everyone. Let's do a few cool down stretches. I'm going to start feet wide and press your hands for the floor. Now press your hands straight up over and lean back a little bit. And then we'll go over to one side. Keep your arm above you, right next to your ear. And the other way. Quad stretch. Grab your foot and pull it behind you. Switch to the other side. Step back into a calf stretch. Now push your heel towards the ground. And switch. From here, you can drop down to one knee and now lean forward, stretching out your back hip flexor. Switch to the other side. drop down. Last one, we'll stretch out the core. Great job today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me.